Taylor on first down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Steve McClendon breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Now Taylor to throw on second down. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
Come on, let's go. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio. Switch. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio. Flex Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
Taylor. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Leonard Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Let's go. 1-9. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. 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 Ohio.
On second down, Taylor. Looking for his tight end, Clay, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. These Bills, Charles, as you look back to last year, got off to a pretty good start, put together a 4-game winning streak early in the year, including that 16-0 shutout of the Patriots, but last 10 games, 3-7.
And they expect that to change in 2017 because they made a change in leadership. Remember, Sean McDermott, a defensive coordinator in Carolina, is now the head coach of the Bills, and he's going to emphasize being able to finish stronger down the stretch. And they added Tre'Davious White, a cornerback out of LSU, to take the place of the departed Stephon Gilmore.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. For McCoy, in the last 7 years, 5 of them over 1,000 yards.
Underrated in how strong he is through the hole. But the best part of his game, open field, where he makes a whole lot of people miss.
In 2016, he was 7th in the league in rushing yardage. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Let's go. 1-9.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Well, it certainly appears that the big guys up front have taken charge of the line of scrimmage. 2 really nice plays back-to-back. But on the defensive side of the ball, there shouldn't be any despair. Okay, they've got us a couple of times here. Hang in there, keep your composure, and try and figure it out for the next play.
Ohio. Ohio. Ohio.
on 1st and 10. It's Taylor. There's the first NFL catch for East Carolina's Zay Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
We love talking about bloodlines in the NFL, and Zay Jones fits that category perfectly. The rookie at East Carolina, his father Robert was a linebacker in the league, and his uncle Jeff Blake, a quarterback in the NFL as well.
And Zay, 399 catches at East Carolina, a D1 record. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. Forte gets the handoff from McCown. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
On 2nd down, Forte. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
82's moving. 82's moving. Here we go now.
Now they'll throw with McCown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from LSU, Tre'Davious White. And now look at him go. 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down. At the 21-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Forte. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Petty now. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. Here's Patty. Found his target. It's Anderson. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down, he'll drop to throw it. Sets up the screen to Forte. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Anunwa was the Jets' second leading receiver last year, had 58 catches, only one behind Brandon Marshall, who, of course, with the Giants now. A breakout season for him, a big-bodied guy. Many thought that he's more restricted to moving the chains. Had an ability to get downfield and make big catches as well. On first down, this is Forte. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned. What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30. Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs. Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. Back to the ground on first, it's Forte. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Shaq Lawson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12. No surprise at all.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it. But drop it there. Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass. As good as a sack. Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Matthews. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one. Completed it. No yardage. Taylor now, looking to throw on second down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Come on, let's go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
Let's go.
Tolbert, the fullback, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Colton Schmidt, fourth-year man from UC Davis, on to punt it away. Back deep for the Jets, the AFC leader in return yards in 2015, Jeremy Curley. This will be taken at the 10. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jets take possession. The Jets making their way out. It's been a while since we've seen them in the postseason, back in 2010. But last year, Charles, 5-11, and some of the moves they made in the offseason suggest maybe this year could be a challenge as well.
I believe those moves you referred to were made to change the attitude, the atmosphere on the team, because they went into the draft and they got a couple of key guys that they've been counting on. Jamal Adams, a safety out of LSU. Marcus May, a safety out of Florida. They got younger, but they got more athletic back there. The tough part for them, still not solidified at the quarterback position.
Ten yards still left on second down. They'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. Flex round. Ohio. 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 Flex round. Flex round.
After the interception, here's Taylor. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Reminder that later tonight we'll see the Giants and Cowboys battle in Dallas. Seems like they're always playing in week 1. And then on Monday night, a doubleheader. Adrian Peterson, his first game with the Saints. He's already back in Minnesota to play the Vikings. And then a 10-20 start on the East Coast. It's the first game for the LA Chargers traveling to Denver.
A nice AFC West matchup.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Turnover differential last year in the NFL, the bottom 5 teams you'd expect. Rams, Browns, the Jags, the Bears, and the Jets. Tied at -20. These Jets, they have to solve that QB situation.
They, along with the other teams that you noted, they've got to get better play in that area because no team goes to the playoffs -20 in turnover differential.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Ohio. Ohio. Ohio.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Ohio. Here we go. Flex round. Yeah, baby. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Here's Taylor to throw on second down. That is caught at the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Zay Jones, a second-round pick from East Carolina. Some thought could have been a first-round pick from East Carolina.
High-volume guy at East Carolina. I mean, the big-time catch, 158 of them in 2016. And he's an NFL legacy. His father, a longtime linebacker in the league.
The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Jordan Matthews, as the first half is winding down, and the Bills will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down. Here's Forte. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Again, they run. Again, it's Forte. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now back to throw. He's got Curse. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's fourth down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Taylor to throw on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Corey Lemonnier coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. On third down, Taylor. And he hits his man, Matthews. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Let's go!
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's two guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Taylor. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Left side completion to Jones. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. To throw is Taylor. This complete to Jones. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. That throw good for 4. It's second down. It's a tough early season stretch for the Bills. After this, they go to Carolina, then home for the Broncos, and 2 more games on the road at Atlanta and Cincinnati.
3 of those teams have been in the Super Bowl in the last 2 seasons.
They will, however, get a brief reprieve with their bye week in Week 6. Throwing again, it's Taylor. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Corey Lemonnier in there to get him. His second sack now of the afternoon. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Come on, let's go.
Taylor. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And here we go on first and goal. This is McCoy. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Let's go. Flex round.
On second down, here's Taylor. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the fourth.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's Petty. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and it's third and short. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Petty now, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Taylor with a draw to McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Matthews, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. So out now come the Jets. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
All right, now look at 56. Look it. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Let's go. Good. Watch it now. All right, now look at 56. Look at Green 39. Green 39.
They'll drop the throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there.